In this interview right here, which Tyson Fury did a couple days ago on the Sky Sports Boxing YouTube channel, he's asked about a potential fight between himself and Anthony Joshua. And he lists two requirements for that fight to happen anytime soon. The first requirement is that AJ beats Ruiz in the rematch, and that's fair enough. There's absolutely no reason for Tyson Fury to fight AJ anytime soon if he loses to Ruiz again. So no problem with that. But the second requirement or demand that Tyson Fury had for an AJ fight is that it takes place in the United States. Now that is absolutely bizarre because it makes no sense on any level, no matter which way you look at it. AJ versus Fury would be massive in the UK. It would probably break all previous pay-per-view records. Both guys would make an absolute ton of money. It would be an enormous event. In the United States, Fury is building a fan base, but he's not exactly a household name in the United States. Let's not get it twisted. He's doing well being in WWE and he's getting himself around, so he's building his profile nicely. And he's certainly a bigger name in the US, I would have thought, than Anthony Joshua is. But nonetheless, he's still not a household name. Joshua's certainly not a household name in the US. So what would AJ Fury really do? Two British fighters fighting in America, what would that really do on pay-per-view in the United States on ESPN? How many subscriptions would it really drive for the zone in the US? I mean, it would drive some. It would get some pay-per-view buys on ESPN in America, but it wouldn't do anything close to what it could do in the UK. So a very strange demand by Tyson Fury. Even more strange when you consider the fact that prior to getting cut in his fight against Otto Wallin last time out, he had said publicly that he was planning to fight in the UK in December, a homecoming fight. But yet in this interview, he says all his fights going forward have got to be in the United States. Is there some kind of contractual obligation to ESPN and Top Rank that precludes him from fighting in the UK because he was, saying that he was going to fight in the UK in December? Perhaps it's the addition of the WWE contract, which has just made it unrealistic for him to fight in the UK in 2020. At the end of the day, we are dealing with Tyson Fury, and his views are often contradict. He'll say one thing one day and then contradict it the next day. In fact, sometimes he contradicts himself within the same sentence frequently, never mind sometimes. So we have to bear that in mind, and we have to take a lot of what he says with a large grain of salt. But again, let me know what you guys think of this in the comment section below. Is Tyson Fury trying to freeze Anthony Joshua out? Does he have an issue with Joshua and Hearn? And has he been directed to do this by ESPN and Bob Arum? Or is it him doing it of his own volition? Or is he simply contractually precluded from fighting in the UK against Anthony Joshua? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. It's disappointing to hear, irrespective of what the reason is behind it. It's disappointing because as a boxing fan, you want to see AJ versus Fury. I think the strategy moving forward for Anthony Joshua and Eddie Hearn, if AJ beats Ruiz in a rematch, and that's a big if, because there's a very good chance AJ gets smoked again in the rematch. But if he somehow comes through, I think the strategy moving forward would probably be to dig their heels in the UK and build up what they once had in the UK, where they were filling out stadiums and all this kind of stuff, and try and goad Tyson Fury, try and use the British public to shame Tyson Fury into taking a showdown against AJ at Wembley, etc. That's the strategy that AJ and Eddie Hearn would probably try to go for. So we'll see what happens. I hope that when these guys are still in their prime, Tyson Fury and AJ, that they do fight each other. I think that Fury and AJ or whoever is in control of making this fight happen or blocking this fight, they will be doing the fans a disservice if we don't get to see AJ and Fury fight each other in their primes. So let's see what happens here, people. Drop your comments in the comment section below and let me know how you feel. It's happening. I'm out.